This is so funny. Isn't that Copra?
I need a water break. Y'all. We good. That's it.
He done sat down.
Right there. Hey, once they sell you out, it's over with. That's all I need. Yeah, it's over with. It's done.
Drewski caught the ball about 5 minutes ago, and he's still on the ground.
This is so good. Vic is more accurate than Cam any day of the week.
26-32, TJ Balvin is up. Cam Newton scans the field.
I wish they got their screen. Let me see. Oh. I hit the wrong button. Quality right captures off. You can't change. Look bigger that way. I'm watching the YouTube that got a glare on it. I think it'll look better with, yeah, my light on. This is so funny. Anybody else watching the flag football game? Flag football game. They got Coach Prime, Cam Newton, Mike Vick, Drewski, the comedian. It's funny. Coach Prime out there trying to run. Hello. Let's be real with Melanie and eat zucchini. This is so funny. Are y'all watching the flag football game? It's on YouTube though. They got different people playing. Drewski team losing. I think they got 26. Anybody else watching? Cam still can't read the defense. Shake my head. It's the chat for me. Flag football game. Let's see what they do. They look fun. What they doing? They playing flag football on YouTube. Well, YouTube presented it, but it's from Old Spice. They the one who's sponsoring it. I don't know, they kind of ooh. They's a big guy. SpongeBob game, SpongeBob big pencil case or something. I wonder can Cam Newton still play football? I'm trying to see who else that is. Let me get on my I forgot, I knew I was gonna forget to do something. I think I'm gonna go get me a snack. What time it is? Oh, DeAndre's in the movie Pillow Talk on Tubi. I gotta watch it. That's what I'm gonna watch tonight in the bed. I'm gonna watch her movie. She's on Pillow Talk on Tubi movie, DeAndre Sanders. And happy birthday to Shador. He's 24, so happy birthday to you. Look at Mike Vick, y'all. Are y'all watching it? It's on YouTube. Flag football. Part of the Super Bowl. He gone. Part of the Super Bowl weekend. And they just in the second quarter. So if y'all want to catch it, they just in the second quarter. It's free and fun. Listen to that Cole Prime out there. Coach Prime out there. Somebody done said something they shouldn't have said. This is so fun. I remember when we were little, we used to play flag football. I don't know if Shador out there or not. He probably getting ready to celebrate his birthday. So y'all, make sure y'all tell Shador happy birthday. I believe Shiloh's birthday is on the 9th. He missed it. No, that was a lady going for the score. Some Flores. Deanna Flores. She was trying to make a shot. So it's Coach Prime and Coach Mike Vick out there. I see some more people. That gotta be fun. I'm finna go get a snack too. Let me move this over. Be sure I don't put everything on the TV so we can watch it. Get me a snack. Um, I guess I do Minute Maid. I didn't do nothing today but watch movies. This is my snack. It's really for my niece, but I'm finna have this for a snack while I watch the game. And I got Simply Lemonade. That's what I have. So we're gonna have a snack while we watch this. I'm gonna make me some popcorn when I watch the movies. Yes, yes, yes. The apple good. Well, they moved the thing where I could have put up there. Question, hold on. I can't get it back. Somebody just scored. It's just they just doing a little fun game. Hello, William. I'm watching. It's Super Bowl weekend, so YouTube is hosting flag football game, and you got Coach Prime, Coach Mike Vick out there with team. One of them, I think Coach Prime may be team. I can't see who this name is. Team J. Coach Prime is with Team J. Balvin, and Coach Mike Vick is with Team Drewski. You know Drewski, the comedian. So they just playing flag football. And YouTube is hosting it. They sent an email out about it. And I'm just getting to where I can go live. And they just got different people out there playing flag football. Look at Coach Prime out there. It's on YouTube. Let me see what channel. I don't know. It's on the NFL channel. I don't know if you can get the NFL channel, but it's on the NFL channel. So some people may not be able to get it. But it's on. Done. I went out. It's on the YouTube. They say it's on NFL. I thought it was by YouTube. But it's the NFL hosting it. But it's on YouTube. So I think if you got the NFL network on YouTube, you can watch it. This apple that was in the little thing is so good and sweet. Cam New not there. I don't know who these other people are. Hey, Drewski, are you free later? Wait a minute before they take it down. Look what this lady put up there. They had moved it. But that's all they doing. I'm going to do wings and pizza, fries. Maybe some rotel tomorrow for the game. But it's good to watch. They may not let me keep it up here, but it's good to watch. I'm not sure, so maybe they won't penalize me. Dude took his shoes off. He threw with them. He said, forget this. He done took his shoes off. He laid down on the sideline. Coach Prime them look good for their age, I love him and Karuchi Chan. I love their relationship. She looked like she's a sincere woman. That's who he dates now. Cole Prime had so many police on him. I hope y'all follow Well Off. They've been showing a lot of things like Well Off, his son Dion Jr. and Charlo too. They've been going live all weekend. I love myself some Sandra. Excuse me if I'm smacking. Co-prime team in the league, I think now. Yeah, his team in the league. Oh, he cussing. I was out with my I was with my mom. She went and played bingo. I'm glad she getting out though. She went and played bingo with this organization today. They got everybody out. There go Bucky out there. I see Bucky. He's there. All of them there. So I'm ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow. Support. Somebody said support me, support me. They're gonna they're gonna take him off of there. Run, run, run. Uh oh. Yep. Let me get off of here. I'm finna watch what time it is? 10:30. I'm finna go watch Pillow Talk. I can't get the top off, y'all. Yeah. That lemonade will be good with some sweet tea. I might make me some tea. But I'm gonna get off of here. I was just watching a little of this game. It's ladies and men out there. That's good. Equal opportunity. They got the. Let me see what they saying this here. And I'm glad I don't get them commercials. I pay premium, so I don't get no commercials. But I didn't think it was that cold here, y'all. I went and took my trash out. And I didn't have nothing on my arm. Man, it was so cold out there. I pinned that comment because it's a African American man. I guess he's black. He put monkey in the comment. It's the ignorance of the people sometimes. You can tell people who don't have any home training or correct upbringing because of the things that they do and say. And people like that, you have to pray for them. At least I do. You have to pray for people like that because they weren't born with no kind of sense, and they so miserable in the inside that they want you to be miserable. You know, so people. I had talked with a young man today, and he was going through some things, and I told him, that's life. He was talking about how his family and different things are going. And there's so much going in the world. And then you have people that come in the chat and put stuff like that. Need to be on their knees praying and hoping they don't become a monkey. You know, it's just the ignorance of some people. You know, they don't have any common sense. Drewski can't go sit down, Coach Prime coaching the team. Y'all see Coach Prime? I'm gonna have to get off here because I want to watch this movie. I ain't gonna watch this all night long. But yeah, don't it just it's so much going on in this world. Yet you have people that spread hate, and they so people that do stuff like this, they hearts are not right. Miserable people are the worst type of people on earth. Miserable, bitter, some of them lonely. And I guarantee you, their life is not up to par. When your life is going good, you don't have time to spread negativity. You don't have time to bother other people because your life is full of life. You can tell people who don't have a life. You can tell people who don't have anything going on for them. He got it. And I tell people, especially young people. I mentor a lot of young people. I tell a lot of young people that they're gonna face peer pressure, and a lot of people are so miserable because they're not part of a group, or they just don't belong, and they on an island by themselves, and they're miserable. I see it on social media every day. These people, they don't have a life, and because they are miserable and they don't have nothing going on, they try to inflict their issues on you. But they can't inflict their issues on me because I'm going to pray for them. You can tell people who are miserable. You can tell people who are not happy. You can tell people who are jealous. You can tell people who are envious. You can tell people who hearts are filled with hate and darkness. You can tell people who lives are just lost. You can tell people who are lost because they always trying to penetrate their darkness and they blindness on you, and you can't let people do you like that. It's too much going on in the world. They need to find them something to do. They need a hobby. It is when I say it's a lot going on, and they take time to put stuff in there like monkey. Probably don't need to know the organ of a monkey, how a monkey made, and the different species of monkey. It's just stuff like that. Educate yourself. They just lame. I call them lame. They lame and they just don't know no better. But we got to coexist in this world. But the word says you have to let the wheat and the tare grow together. But God gonna be the one to do the separating. When you find people who just, and I just don't understand people who are so miserable. There is life out here. You can be out there playing the garden, uh, flowers, going to the nursing home, go feed the homeless, go sing carols, go do something with your life. When you that miserable that you got to bother other people, you ain't got no life. That's it in a nutshell. I don't understand humans. Look at Cole Prime out there just walking around talking. They just don't have no life, y'all. I'm telling you. They want to be you too bad. They see what you got going on. And they jealous. And they hateful. And they just bitter. They look in the mirror and they don't like what they see. And because they look in the mirror and they look at what's around them, they don't like what they see, so they try to make you feel that way. But don't let nobody make you feel that way. I know the greater one lives in me. I lay down every night in peace. I go to sleep in peace. I wake up in peace because I'm a happy person. And I spread my happiness on to others. But when you're a miserable being and your soul is so miserable, you're going to inflict that on other people. But don't let nobody steal your joy and your peace. I done told y'all, play you some music, you know, and if you have people like that around you, don't worry about them. Just don't let them get in your space. Invent you an invisible bubble and put them in that bubble and let them stay in their miserable bubble by themselves. It's some miserable people out here, y'all. And I'm sitting up here minding my business, watching the football game on YouTube, and then you got somebody come in your chat talking about, and then I was on my mentor chat earlier, how people came in her chat. That is the nicest lady I have ever met, and I will always have her back because she's the one who helped me um, do things on social media. She helped me tweak some things on my channel. And I will always be grateful to her. I call her my niece. They was all on her chat, and I keep her encouraged with scripture, even though her mom and dad are keep her encouraged. That is one lady that I keep encouraged. Beautiful soul. But people be all in her chat today. That's the reason I'm saying that. All in her chat today. You know, people like that are miserable. I'm telling y'all. I be in Truth Hurt chat sometime. I go on Sin City. I go to Nene. I go to a lot of chat. And like Clarissa Shields, how they do her, the boxer. You know, these are people who are miserable, y'all. They stay on Clarissa Shields. And all that lady do is box and date and papoose. But they go in her chat and just attack her about Remy Ma. These are miserable people, y'all. I'm telling you, they ain't got no life. And they hate that they can't do what these other content creators do. You know, they hate that they can't get to that level that some of these content creators are. But these are the same people. They just miserable, y'all. They miserable. They unhappy. And I'm speaking from my heart right now. They unhappy people. They ain't got no life. They ain't got nothing going on in their life. So when you see people like that come around, it's because they see something in you that they don't have. They don't have your support. They don't have your I think what's the lady name? I just said it, Miss I'm gonna call her Miss Truth Hurt. And my niece love Truth Hurt. She be my niece be ready for the music from her channel. She be saying T, and my niece know Truth Hurt when I'm on my live. She know when I'm listening to Truth Hurt because she can tell by the music. So when you got people like that, you know, just don't pay them people no mind. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them no dust. The game over with. Coach Pryor won 50-40. That was good. But you know, it's just sad that people are like this in this world. And like I say, it is so much going on. It is so much happening in this world. Instead of you worrying about harassing and bothering people, putting comments in here talking about monkey, go do something with your life that you don't have to be so miserable. As they say, find you something safe to do. You don't even know if you're going to wake up in the morning. You don't even know if you got the next second. But you take the time to bother people that ain't even studying you, that don't even know you. Leave these people alone. I ain't never seen people like this before. You don't know what's going to happen to you. in the next second, you out here trying to bother people, worrying people because you miserable and sad. And it's, I'm telling y'all what it is. They miserable. They look in that mirror and they don't like what they see. And they see what somebody else is doing instead of them. You know, when I was in child care, we had groups, and it would always be this one girl, just like this person that left this comment about money, monkey. She would always have a problem with somebody. To one day, the teacher did she did like a skit, and she had that one girl that always complaining, always finding fault, always doing. She was like a aggravating pimple or something on your face. And the teacher asked her one day, "What's going on in your life? Are you happy at home? Do I need to do a welfare check?" You know, just questioning the girl. So the girl was like, "Well, why are you asking me these questions?" And the teacher told her, she said, "I noticed that you're never positive. You always negative. You always got something to say about what somebody is doing. You always want to point the finger, but you never, you know, she never did see that she did." By the time that teacher got through with that girl, guess what she did? She dropped out of the class. And that's what's going to start happening to people. You're going to start dropping out. Literally. Learn to leave people alone. We living in a time where you do not know what tomorrow holds. And the time you spending worrying about what somebody else doing, you could be spending doing something for yourself. You don't wasted all your day. Who said put that come in there about a month and don't waste all that time when they could have been out there doing something else? You know, go play with your grandkids, go play with your children, go do something. Play, go like my mama did today. Go play bingo. Oh my God. I can't tolerate a miserable person, an unhappy person. Get thee behind me. Don't come around me with all that negativity. They don't won the football. I don't know what. That's a nice football they giving away too. I'm trying to see who won. Oh, that's the CEO from YouTube. He's there. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, that's why they out there. Look at Cam. Oh, I see now. That's why they out there. She said she was going out there. I told her she see the Sanders to send me a picture. How many quarterback how many who do y'all see the CEO of YouTube? Cam Newton there, but let me turn it down because they may flag my live stream. But you know, they should be just like these people here, just enjoying life. But when you miserable, that those are the fruit you're gonna exemplify. Whatever is in you, you're gonna produce it. So a lot of people are producing uh, jealousy, bitterness, envy. They strive. They busybodies. Oh my God, the CEO of YouTube, and they got. I'm trying to see who all out there. That's a blessing. Oh, that's the talk show guy. He was the other one that won. J. Ryan Clark. That's who won. Ryan Clark. He won. They team won. Drewski team lost. Let me see. Say I'm baited. Hey, somebody said, hey, I'm reading the chat on the YouTube thing. It was fun if y'all didn't see it. It was real good. But yeah, just that's anybody that'll hear this. If you got somebody who hate, they word call it hating on you, just let them hate. They hating because they hate themselves. They don't like the person in the mirror. I'm telling y'all, that's what it is. And in the inside, they really want to be you. They want to be just like you. That's the reason they hate. That's the reason they doing the thing they doing because they want to be you and can't. And all they got to do is ask you. And this another thing that popped up in my head. Thank you, Lord. A lot of y'all gonna miss y'all blessing instead of you learning from people. You're not being a student, and so you're not learning. You fumbling the ball. The very person, and I my mama taught us this. The very person that you look over and try to hate on is the very person you need. And I have lived by that. I'm so thankful for the way I was raised. At first, y'all, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way I was raised because my parents were so strict. I've said this a million times. My mama didn't allow us to hang around everybody. My mama didn't allow us to stay all night at nobody's house. She was strict. Now, my dad, he was a little lenient, but my mama, she didn't play. My mom would come up to that school and tell the teacher, I don't want my daughters hanging with such and such a person. If they told the teachers, if they saw us around certain people, to call her. And I was so mad growing up. I was like, ooh, we can't do nothing. But you know what? I am so glad. I'm 56. I've never been to jail, never got in trouble. Have my degrees under my belt. All the stuff in my little apartment is paid for. I'm looking for a home right now. And it's hard because I don't know. I did want a mobile home, but after that wind, well, where I live, we don't really have bad weather, so I could actually get a mobile home. But that's what I'm working on next is getting my home. You know, instead of people trying to invest in stuff like that, they're investing in being hateful and spiteful. Go somewhere and learn about getting you a house. They ain't gonna be able to do it because they don't like the person they see in the mirror and they ain't got no life within them. You can tell people who got life. They not studying what other people doing. They living their own life. They out celebrating right now. They doing everything. They ain't worrying about the next person and what they eating and what they doing. That's when some of y'all starving in your life. You worried about what's on somebody else's table and what they doing, how they doing it, when they doing it. Okay, let's see what's. I don't see nobody else got nothing on here. I was checking my subscriptions. You know, I just saw somebody. Oh, that's the live thing. I'm finna see how I can play. I'm gonna ask her how can I do that. Cause I got a Twitch account that I want to start using. RJ hairstyle. It's a lot of people live. They got some up here about a search warrant. Who that person? No, they got dandruff in their hair. I can't watch that. But you know, just learn to mind the business that pay you. You know, that's when you can't get nowhere. You stuck. Who is this? Where you from, Jason? I have seen you somewhere. I'm from I'm from international. I'm international now. Mississippi. I have a nephew that lives in Mississippi. I'm international now. I'm overseas. and I was watching the flag football on YouTube, and I see why they there now. The CEO of YouTube was there. Let's see, y'all. I see breaking news. George Pickens cut. Oh, that's life and football. He got some up there about Shador. I don't know. He got some up there about Shador. Do y'all what part you have land already? Land where? I'm in another country right now. You ever heard of the Pentagon? You ever heard of the Pentagon? But that's what I was doing. I bet you Shador gonna have a big party. I bet you he is. Ain't nobody live. Tasha hadn't put up nothing new either. Big Dog Cinco. They was at the, I don't know what that is. Is that boxing? Life and football. Oh, he talking about wherever you're thinking about putting a trailer at. Yes, I heard of it. It'll be with my own land. My own land. I was kind of nervous about it though. But like I said, we don't have a lot of bad weather here. It's pretty stable. We don't even get snow. We had one big snowstorm. And when I grew up where I live, it snowed probably midway. It didn't snow that much. But yeah, I'm military. So that's the reason I don't, and that's another thing about me. I'm not finna play with people on social media. I'm going straight down there to the detectives and to where my cousin and say, look, this is what I'm dealing with. I don't fool with people on the internet. I'm really not. I'm here to talk about God, the little bit of football that I know, encourage people, and that's it. All this other stuff these people be trying to do, they need a life. I'm telling y'all, there's some unhappy people in this world. And you can tell, I'm telling y'all, if you around somebody miserable, don't let them people put that miserable seed on y'all. Like my mom, you say, don't let nobody be a trash can to dump their trash on you. You're going to start to smell like trash. You're going to start talking trash. And apparently, a lot of these older people did not get raised right. Who raised these people? I'm so glad for my mother and my dad. God rest your soul, Papa. Call him Papa. God rest your soul. They taught us, different. I'm finna watch DeAndre on Tubi. I hope it ain't a lot of shooting in it. I'm gonna have to tell her they got the wrong title. They gave her the wrong title. That's the reason people can't find it. It's just called Pillow Talk, but they saying it's Pillow Talk too. But it's just Pillow Talk. I need to go on Instagram and tell her too that it's that movie that look like it's good too. Let me see what I was watching it. Let me go to my watch list. There it is. Continue watching. Y'all, I love that is. No, that's the wrong one. Now I got to find the movie, y'all. I'm finna get off of here. I've been on here 44 minutes. But just y'all learn that, learn about life. You don't have every second, minute, or hour of the day. The time that you spend being jealous, hateful, bitter, envious, imagine you flipping that and being happy. Just imagine you waking up. Not worrying about hating on what the next person doing. You over there and them people wonder, looking, when you neglecting your own home. Go to your house and tend to your house and stop peeping in somebody else's window, and you'll see what's going on in your house. You know, that's what the Bible says. Take the mote out your eye first. Then you can go help your fellow man. But until you get that big log out your eye that you can't see, that's the reason you got that miserable spirit. Take that log out your eye and put it in your house and see what's going on in your home. You do too much. That's in my spirit. You doing too much. And you don't have the time you think you have on this earth. Go, as the William brother said, sweep around your own front door. You don't have time. I don't know who that for on here, but you don't have all the time you think you got. Go sweep around your own front door. And then come over here and see what's going on in my house before you start calling people monkeys. Y'all, I cannot find the movie. I really, the Lord want me to go get that in. I finna say he most want me to go to bed. On the weekends, I try to stay up and watch movies. I'm gonna go to church in the morning and make it to church in the morning. And I hope these folk go to church, cause they need they lives change. They too into other people's business and miserable. Go to church so you can get that mote out your eye. Talk about and messing with people. Oh, bitter, hateful people. Now, y'all have a good night. If you go out tonight, be safe. Buckle up. Put your seatbelt on. And this movie started, and I ain't tell it to start. You know, before you go out, say your prayers. Ask God to cover you. Buckle up. Put your seatbelt on. If you feel like you're going to be too intoxicated, call you a taxi, a Uber, or Lyft. You know, just be safe out there, especially my trendsetters. I want to thank everybody for joining the live. Just be safe and learn to look in your own house first before coming in to somebody else's house uninvited. You know, be kind to one another, y'all. It's some people going through. Life is lifing. And again, the moment and the time you take it to be so hateful, and I know you hateful, a person that has life and joy and peace, they don't act the way some of these people act. And I'm so thankful today is Saturday. Normally, it's a lot of traffic, you know, coming through, but it's so peaceful. I pray and ask God just let this night be peaceful and all that traffic. And it is so peaceful tonight. All you got to do is ask him. But I want my trendsetters, my subscribers, even the viewers, even the people who just come on here to aggravate me. You know, I hope y'all have a good night. And I hope you think about your life and what you're doing and trying to bring your misery on somebody else's channel because you miserable. I'm telling you, you can learn a lot from the very people that you trying to knock down. I may have, you know, they said, you don't know who got your answer. That's what I was trying to say earlier. You don't know who had the answer that you need. It could be a total stranger. It could be that person you turned your nose up at. It could be the person that you didn't say hello to. And there was a commercial that used to come on TV. It would be, the person would be walking down the street and a car came by and just splashed water all over the person that was walking down the street. Just being rude. You know, could have went over and avoided the water, but they just drove through the water, splashed all over the person. You don't know who you're going to meet, and you don't know who has the answer that you need. You know, you turning your nose up at somebody, they may have a contract that you're looking for. You turning your nose and acting funny, won't speak, out here being This out here acting a plum fool. That person may have the very thing you need. Y'all better learn how to treat people right. You don't know who holds what you need in their hand. And then you wind up going somewhere, and that's like a job, and you done turned your nose at the person at Walmart somewhere. You done applied for a job and don't even know that's the person over the company. That's what I'm trying to drive home. You don't know who is who in this world. So to my trendsetters, to the people who will watch this, learn how to just be kind. Life is life and life is happening. And just, you just don't know the next hour or second of your life. None of us do. And all that time that you have taken to try and make somebody else's life miserable, or in the case with the lady that has been, make that lady miserable, or make a next content creator miserable, or make the next person that's on YouTube or whatever place they at, on a job, at a store, make them miserable because you miserable. Y'all have a good night and get that miserable spirit out of your heart. Get that hate out of your heart. And find love. And the only way you're going to find that is through Jesus. And that lets me know some of y'all need to go pray now. God going to chastise y'all for this evil that y'all doing. He don't sleep and he don't slumber. He know everything everybody doing. And that's including me. That's the reason I don't put my faith. I don't tell people to do what I believe. What I do is I live it. And then if somebody come up and ask me, why do you smile so much? Why are you always happy? That be my door to let them know, you know, the reason I have such a happy and peaceful life and I'm not jealous of the next person is because I accepted Jesus Christ into my heart. That's my door to invite them into my personal relationship. Other than that, I accept people for who they are. I don't try to make people religious. I don't try to push my faith on nobody. But when that door open and they wonder why I'm so happy and I have such joy, I wake up joyful and happy, that is my opportunity to share with them why I am the way I am and why so many people call me auntie, or I have some that are close to even call me mom because of my lifestyle. I don't tend to other people's business. I tend to mine, and I try to be a light in a dark world. So if you come to the channel, that's all you're going to get. Ain't nothing over here. Now, if you want Jesus and some love and you need a hug, you need encouragement, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, set your notification bell to all. Share out the channel, and even if you don't, I'm going to be satisfied and I'm going to be content. Y'all have a good night.